Hey everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. Today we're going to review the Bond Crafter Deep Pour. This is part B. I have already poured out 8 ounces of the part A. It's a 2-to-1. So I'm going to pour another 4 ounces in there. Get this out of the way. It's easier for me to use this cup to measure because it has the ounces on it and they're pretty accurate. Alright, now it says to mix for 3 minutes in a clockwise position. Getting the middle and the sides. We're going to do this for 3 minutes and then I'll be back. Welcome back. Alright, I've got it mixed and I did wait for most of the bubbles, just micro bubbles, to rise. So I am going to pour some in here. Now I've never been able to pour this mold completely. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is going to be the top flower, but I want to saturate it in here first. So I'm going to kind of manipulate it and move it around. Make sure I don't have any big bubbles stuck in it. Because that center is huge. Alright, now we turn it upside down. And it's going to do some flippy and flopping before I get more stuff in there. And I'm going to use this greenery on the outside. And there are some bubbles rising, which I'd planned on. And I want to use some of these cute little yellow buds. These little white flowers I'll put on the other side of the greenery. Get it down there. Another one of these on the other side. Apologize if my big head's in the way. I'm trying to see down in this. It's really deep. I'm going to pour some more. this guy in there. Isn't he pretty? I think I want to dip him. It's a little bit of an off-white color. These are great fillers. There's a big old bunch of them. And put him on top of that beginner flower right there. I'll make sure the stem is not showing on this pink one. So kind of turn him. There we go. Or the white one that I started with. And pour some more. And another one of these white ones right there. Clip some more of that green off. There we go. I don't know if he's going to fit now. I was going to put this pink one on the bottom, but I don't think I will. Let's get him poured some more. And then the last one. Another little white one. He's just going right in there. Put him in tilt-wise so that he won't have any bubbles trapped in him. There's one. Right there. Come on. Out you go. All right. Just cut some of this stuff just to hide. That stem. Sorry, my fingers aren't working. And pour the rest. And again, like I said, first time using deep pour. Bondcrafter sent it to me to review, and I will give you my honest review on it. I'll just be happy if I can pour this thing. All right. We'll see how it goes. Now, it's not all the way full, but it doesn't need to be. This will go on a light base, so a lot of that will be hidden on the bottom. I will have to trim some stuff, but I don't think that's a big deal. All right. Fingers crossed it works. All right. We'll see you in a few seconds, I guess. A couple hours for me, actually probably way overnight. See you soon. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. I'm so glad you're here. This has cured. It took a couple days. This is the deep pour, remember? So let's get it out of here. I know that looks like it's sticking up a lot, but I think it's going to work without me having to sand it. I did trim it a little bit. Let's try to get this out of here. There it goes. My. That's gorgeous. Look how clear that is. Can y'all see that? What a beautiful Mother's Day gift. Let's see how it looks in the light. Yeah, I am going to have to sand that some. Ooh. Can y'all see how pretty? That is virtually bubble free. That's just pretty. Very pretty. All right, I'm going to sand the bottom. I'm going to give it a couple more hours to cure outside its little mold. And then I'll get you some pictures. But yeah, that's gorgeous. All right. Thanks for watching. Wait for the glamour shots.